Okay, so we're back here with the CGSULIT SC530. This is the multi-system scanner. Just to get a really quick recap of what this is a brand-specific scan tool, but you can buy extra software. Like, for example, if you see here, I got GM and Honda software. It gives you full bidirectional capabilities and all sorts of special functions. I mean, oodles of them. Now, very low cost unit. My affiliate link and a code to get 7% off is in the description. Now, again, you can even buy extra software. Like, for example, when I requested this unit, well, not requested, company contacted me and asked me would I do a review. I said, sure. They sent it to me, and then I requested some additional software, and they just sent it to my serial number. So when I updated it on my PC, which how to update is in my last video, it just added the software. And again, fully bidirectional and has a plethora of special functions. So what is this video about? This video here is just going over the special function of this unit, because in my first video, I done an overview of a lot of things with the scan tool, but not with the special functions. So I want to show people what you're going to get here. So I'm inside of my wife's, as you can see here, inside of my wife's 2021 Honda CR-V. We're going to focus here on the scan tool, and we're going to go through a lot of special functions here, and I'm going to show you how it looks on this unit here. All right, so let's go ahead and hit yes. Let's go ahead and hit Smart VIN. There you have it. Everything pulls up quick. I'm going to hit F2 to hit OK. We're going to go straight now. Now, this menu here for this car has a special functions menu, but now watch this. I'm going to show you something. When you hit special functions, you see it's only going to be 10 special functions on this menu here. But when you go into the modules, there's even more. So it's just how they set their software up. So again, this software is not necessarily like most bigger scan tools going to have specific sections and much more easier to find software, but the software is here. So anyway, you see these 10 here. These are 10 special functions like right off that you can use, but let's go back here for a second here. Now let's go into control modules. Now I'm going to show you something really interesting here. All right, so we're going to go into the engine control system, or the ECM or whatever. Let's go ahead and here. All right, give it a second here, because again, sometimes, I know I did this earlier, it takes a while to communicate with the ECU, but all the other modules communicates pretty fast. But I think this was going to communicate kind of fast because I just connected it to it. Oh no, it's going to take a little while. But while this is going, I will say that I definitely, and I'm not saying this because, you know, I've been given this product or whatever, but I think this is a really good scan tool for the price. You know, especially, I would say particularly for a DIY person, because say if you're a kind of person, you only own GMC, or you only like Honda, or you only like Audi, depending on who you are, you can buy a scan tool specific to your car, get all the bidirectional controls you need, lots of special functions, and there you have it. It's just that simple. So let's see what we got here. See if I can keep this in the focus here. It takes a little while with the ECM, but there are all the other modules. But again, we're not going to go through every module. We're just going to go through some of the major modules, and I'm going to show you some cool things. All right, so in this case, they call bidirectional controls inspection for this particular brand of car here that I'm using. So if you go into number 4, hit yes, you'll see a lot of stuff pop up. Look at this here. I don't know if every single one of these will work for this car here, or every single car, but you need to, you can always email the company. They're extraordinarily responsive. Okay, so that's bidirectional. We came here for special functions. So if you go to special functions, as you can see, there is a few different special functions that were not on that list of 10, as you can see here. So this is pretty cool. You can pause the video and take a look and see what you got here. So let's go back. All right, go back again. Let's go down to the, where's the ABS at? We're going to try to, let's see, anti-lock brake. Maybe is it that one? I think it's this one here. Because everything is named a little different per model car. It's not like some general Okay, here we go. Yeah. So you got bleeding for the bidirectional control, right? Because that's probably the only one they have for this module. But if you go down to special functions, you have brake maintenance mode, deflation warning system. It's by the way, the deflation warning system on this car is not the same as normal. It's not necessarily a TPMS in the tire. I believe it has something to do with how fast the tire senses monitoring rotation or something like that in the tire. I can't remember. But anyway, as you see, in other words, there's 3 additional special functions. So when you go under each module, there's more special functions under these menus. Now the last one I'm gonna go over here. Well, we'll go into transmission right quick. I want to go over the key one last. Okay, transmission is pretty good. Check it out. See what we got here. And again, under each module, there's a few new special functions and again, more bidirectional controls. All right, so let's just go into bidirectional control. Even though this is again, special function video, I just want to show you what we got here. What's the difference? Shift lock solenoid test, shift solenoid test, and detection of, what is it? Electrical oil pump activation. I had to lift up the camera for that. All right, so let's go on to special functions and see what we got. Special function we got now, inclination sensor learn and PCM TCM reset. So again, you see there's more than meets the eye once you really go into these modules. This is what I'm really trying to illustrate with these special functions here. Now the last one I'm gonna go in is going to be the anti-theft. All right, I'm gonna hit OK. And it just tells you about what keys it cannot program and certain ones that it can't. Say like this T5, ILOC, and something, something, something. Let's hit enter. All right, fourth immobilize. Let's go in. The menu is going to get a little bigger here. Oh, did I hit the button? Oh, I get to hit yes. I hit F3. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, here we go. So you got all this stuff, keys. Try to register keys by using replace MM unit, replace ECM, PCM. Try to register keys by using replace whatever that is, and keyless transmitter registration. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff here. So let's go to keys for a second and see what happens here. Add one key, rewrite keys, all keys lost. I definitely don't want to do any of this right now, but again, you see you have the ability to do that. This is very important. I like to go to status log so you can check a few things. Let's check the number of keys, and I know this is correct. It's going to show the number 2 keys registered. That's exactly correct. I'm sure it's a way you can pull the pin code. I didn't find that just yet, but we can always look for that. Let's status log. Let's see what's under here. No, we don't want to do that. Let's go back. And let's see, system check. Immobilizing system is normal. So this is pretty awesome stuff. And yeah, I gotta say this scan tool impresses me, you know, each and every time I use it. And I just gotta say I highly recommend this scan tool. This is one of the few scan tools that you can get bidirectional controls and get free lifetime updates. There's not that many scan tools that I am aware of on the market that you can get this type of you know, support. So we take a look at all this. Just imagine we go into all these systems, they will all have special function. We'll just pick a random one here. Let's go to active automatic. This again, I said that was the last one, but let's just see what happens. I just want to just see what happens here. We go into this one here. May or may not have a special function, I'm not sure, but let's just hope it does. This option not available. Okay, so it's probably just not equipped. That's okay. All right, so let me just back up 1 second, go back to the main menu, and yeah, this is pretty much it. You know, we go just looking at you know, this menu. What I want to point out here lastly before I go is that each brand of car for this scan tool is going to be a little different. Like when I showed my GM in the last video, this list of options when you first went into the modules had different options. So again, when you get this scan tool, just go through each menu systematically and you'll find out the real power of this scan tool.